Alright, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. This is your boy Gold Toxic here, and today I want to talk about something that gave me secondhand embarrassment. For just about as long as I could remember in the big PlayStation versus Xbox console wars, I've always been on Team Xbox, which is not saying I've owned some PlayStation products. Like, for example, I've owned a PlayStation Portable. I've also owned a PS1, but that was back when I was like really little. But anyway, Xbox was my main form. Like, I've owned all the Xboxes, and yeah. And I won't lie to y'all, the way they've been moving these last couple months to like a year, like, it has just not been it. And honestly, I don't know what's been up with like Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo, like having this like dick measuring contest to see who can piss off their fan base the most. And if there ever was one, I think it is safe to say that Microsoft and Xbox won this by a long shot, especially coming from someone who's been an Xbox loyalist for pretty much most of his life. Per October 3rd, prices for the Xbox Series X jumped up to $399. And also the Xbox Series X Digital is now $600. And also for $800, you get the 2TB Xbox Series X Galaxy Black Special. A whopping 800 smackaroos just for a video game console. Like, just let that sink in for one moment. Insane enough, am I right? Well, it gets better. Let's talk about the increase of price in Game Pass. This is the one that pissed off a lot of people, me included. Alright, let's look at this. For the Essential, which is the basic one, it's $9.99 a month. For the Premium, it is $14.99 a month. And for the Ultimate, which is the one that everyone is pissed off about, myself included, it is $29.99 a month. Okay, let's do the math here. So if Ultimate is $30 per month, and if we multiply that by 12, which is 12 months per year, and that would come out to $360 per year, and not to mention before taxes. So that is roughly around $400. And we would be spending $120 more in comparison to the Game Pass Ultimate we had before. And I know that there's going to be people in the comment section saying, oh, if you don't like it, then honestly, just don't buy it. Honestly, those people are genuinely missing the point here. Consoles are supposed to be not really a competitor to PCs, but honestly the more accessible version of those who can't afford them. And again, going back to math, let's say you really wanted to spend the money on an Xbox with Game Pass, right? That would be $400 for the Game Pass Ultimate. And you would also have to spend at least $400 for the cheapest version of the Xbox Series X. For that price, you can get yourself a decent gaming console if you look hard enough. Like, the point of like gaming consoles is to be a cheaper, more budget-friendly alternative for us gamers, especially for the ones who can't afford the big fancy gaming PCs and don't have the budget for it and whatnot. I'm not gonna lie, it really sucks to see one of my favorite hobbies going out like this. Like, us having to spend, hundreds, if not damn near $1,000 just to have fun. Like, I get it, at the end of the day, it is just a company and it's a business, and businesses need to find a way to make money. But at what point do you realize, hey, you need to find a way to make your, consumers happy, and maybe we should dumb back on our prices just a little bit so we can keep them. And sadly, I don't see that anytime soon. And it doesn't make matters any better that it has to come at the expense of, Xbox. Like, a console I've been playing for damn near my entire life. And going back to what I said earlier about, consoles being the cheaper alternative, it's ironic because I wouldn't be shocked in a couple years from now, PC ends up being the cheaper alternative instead of consoles. But anyway, I kind of just wanted to rant, bitch, and piss about it. Anyway, this has been Gold Toxic. Thank you guys so much for watching. Sub if you haven't already. I'll see you next time. Peace.